Right, so today we're doing the rounds, going and visiting all of our suppliers that we've dealt with over the year, and just dropping off a few biscuits, chocolates, maybe some alcohol, things like that, just to say thank you for their support. We couldn't operate the business without them, so they are really important to us, and they all do look after us, and that's why we go there. Okay, on the way to M&R Mowers in Honiton. This is where we get all of our lawn mowers, chainsaws, hedge trimmers, buy them from there, and then they also service them. We've been in there several times this year with minor issues or problems when we've been in the area, and they've tweaked the machines or fixed them on the spot, so really useful to have that sort of level of service available to us. None of the other local suppliers can provide that service, that speedy service, where we're just in and out, done. So can't recommend them highly enough. Right, M&R Mowers. We'll get some stuff out. Couple of those, couple of biscuits maybe. One of those. And then, I don't know, if you want to grab one of each of the ciders or something.
One of the ciders.
One of each, I guess. This way, in the side entrance.
What is that?
There you go.
Ah, superb. Thank you very much.
It's alright. So I'll leave it in here where it's nice and neat and tidy, because they're not painting. But they've got all the gear. I'll put that down in there. Yeah, so every time I come in here I'm tempted to buy something, and it starts to get expensive, but yeah, really good. Looked at an MSA 300 the other day, and 3 days later I bought it. Cool.
Right.
Doing a bit of shuffling around. Right.
My workbench.
Cool. Thank you.
Done? Done?
Yep. Yep.
Thank you, Matt.
No problem. Don't let Andy have any of that.
No. No.
You know.
Don't worry, you won't. No. Have a good Christmas.
I'll just load these two up and you'll be fine.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Thank you. See ya. So they're doing their preparations for Christmas, doing some painting, tidying everything up. So just moving around in there. Yeah. Really nice supplier with excellent service. So pleased to recommend them to anyone. Right, on our way to Jet Set now. They do concrete as well as a load of aggregates, so we pick up aggregates and things like that when we're laying patios, that sort of thing, decorative stone. So they've helped us out on a couple of jobs this year, concrete pads, that sort of thing, including the one that I've got my hot tub on. Right, so here at Jet Set, we'll just run in and drop a couple of bits off. I got all the aggregates, all the decorative stone, and then concrete pumps, concrete lorries, all sorts in here. It's been really useful. We end up visiting here maybe once a week on average. Next supplier, just down the road, is the Country Garden Patio Centre. We use these guys for all of our natural stone paving. Sometimes use them for aggregates and things like that as well, depending on what they've got and what we need. Really good service, really good prices, and I believe they've got a website, pavingforme.co.uk, so we can always look at what the options are with the clients online, and then we can go and get it and install it for them. So they've got everything here. We cleaned this display a few months ago, maybe 4 or 5 months ago now actually, but it's nice that they've got everything here so you can see it sort of in situ, and then they've got plenty of stock. So we'll go for a quick wander around, and then some of the more difficult to get sort of decorative aggregates. All the different slates and things. They've got plenty of options. And like I say, the nice thing is it's all on the website. All the nice sets. Rainbow and our fossil buff sandstone that we've done a few of this year. Hope to do quite a few more of this year. The nice thing about this place is they will sell you the odd few stones. You don't have to buy a whole pack if you need just 1 or 2 more to finish your project. Right, on the way to the fencing centre now. They're one of our key suppliers. We spend more money there than we do with anyone else. And they were really useful on the beer job. They delivered all the materials to site, which would have taken us probably 10 or 12 loads in the trucks. So it really saved us a load of time and a load of resources that we could then put into getting the job done and making it look really good. Yeah, so sheds and cabins, we've had a few of those this year. Composite decking, posts, all that sort of thing. Trellis, plenty of that this year as well. They've got all the trim, things like that to go with it. Gone through thousands of bags of postcrete this year, almost all of which have come from here. We try not to do too much concrete post, concrete gravel board fencing. We definitely do a lot more feather edge fencing with wooden posts, but they do install the post savers for you here as well, so we've gone through quite a few of those. Everything you could ever want when it comes to fencing, sheds, that sort of thing. It is raining, so I will jump back in the van in a sec, but definitely a place I can highly recommend. So they build all your custom gates, custom fence panels, things like that. Okay, on the way to sea plant now. We get almost all of our hired and plant from them. We do have a local firm to us that will lend us a digger from time to time, but all of the cherry pickers, larger diggers, dumpers, that sort of thing that we use, we all get from sea plant. Again, excellent service. They deliver things, they lend us trailers, drop things off, and it's all in good working order, and all nice and safe for us. So we couldn't do some of our tree jobs in particular, and some of our roof scrapes and cleaning as well, without their help. So just delivered their stuff. They were really pleased. Someone's door's open.
That should be mine.
Yep. Yeah, so delivered their stuff. They were really pleased with it, which is always nice. But then we like dealing with smaller businesses, sort of family run or local businesses, because we can have a nice chat about difficult customers and things like that and how we've dealt with it and that sort of stuff. It's always useful information. Every business has customers that maybe could be better. The odd one or two. We've had one customer this year, I think, that's not paid us. Everybody else has, and just going through how to deal with that. We've had one neighbour threaten to take us to court, but that's a story for another day. But if anyone's interested, we might make a little video about that. Yeah, it's nice dealing with small local businesses that can provide the service that some of the larger businesses just can't. Right, on the way to GEACH Haulage. They've got aggregates, and the thing that we've got from them most is actually topsoil. We've had many tons of topsoil this year off them. It's nice, stored inside, it's high quality, so it's gone into several places. Like here, we've also done one in West Hill, fairly close to here, where we got 4 tons and top dressed the lawn after scarifying it, and that lawn is looking fantastic now. So we'll be cutting that in the new year, and we might bring you along. Oh, nobody in. Right, on the way to Rainbow Plants now. It's a local to us nursery, trade only. So we use them all the time for planting when we're doing hedges, trees. We recently had to source a good size birch for a Tesco store not too far from us, to replace a tree that was cut down a few years ago. They had it in stock, picked it up, got it in the ground the same day. Really useful to have a local supplier. Prices are good, and they've got a wide variety of stock, and it's always ready to go. Okay, on the way to EXMOUTH Power Tools now, a local power tool supplier to us. Again, smaller business, so you can speak to the owner. The owner's there operating the business, which means that the customer service really good. He helps us out all the time, ordering bits and pieces, whether it be screws, nails, that sort of thing, for the fences, or we've purchased plenty of DeWalt impact drivers, drills, SDS drills, circular saws, that sort of things off them this year. And we also managed to win a raffle earlier this year for a good amount of tools just after I bought them all as well. So we've got doubles of almost everything because of that. Getting closer to home now, just doing a quick drop off at Total T. Is our uniform supplier, so they do all our printing for the logos and the names and things on the shirts, jackets. We've just had a load of waterproof jackets from them, which I suspect have come in handy today with the pretty shocking weather. Nice that they've moved from the middle of town to within half a mile of my house, so nice and easy to pick things up and they do have a pretty good turnaround when we send them an order. Okay, we've just dropped our second to last drop at Bradford's. Some of the guys on the tool hire counter there, really helpful, as well as a couple of the guys behind the desk. So we've dropped them some stuff. We are doing a fence tomorrow, so we're going to be filming that one. Look out for that one. And we've got the first date for the first big project at the unit. We're getting some new lights and some new power and things in there. That's coming up shortly as well. From all of us here at Team Gorilla, have a great Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Like and subscribe.